Does our nation need just another research institution? Just another university? On the other hand, if the Catholic University of America exercises its mission-based leadership in a manner that is unambiguously Catholic, we shall grow. We shall attract the support we need to expand our research interests and our graduate student population. We shall capture the attention of our alumni by reinforcing what their diplomas represent and have enabled them to achieve. We shall become even more visible as a Catholic intellectual influence upon our society at large and upon our culture today and tomorrow. We shall serve both the Church and an academy that is distinctively American. At this point in our history, our university cannot and must not merely participate in the slow and often painful discussion of the relationship between Catholic identity and university status. Now is our time to lead the discussion and to model that relationship. This is the challenge that our unique leadership responsibility places before us. And this is the contribution we shall make as the national university of the Church in this country. The responsibility that we have before us is not something of our own invention. It is part of the continuing vision of the Church, and it is not exercised for our own sake alone. One scholar stated it well when he wrote that a Catholic university is not a church. It is from the Church, and it serves the Church by enabling the Church to serve the world more fully. God is my light. All universities that are Catholic are called to such service. This Catholic university must lead and model it. First, in teaching. The Holy Father has written in Ex Corde Ecclesiae that it is an honor and a responsibility for a university like ours to consecrate itself without reserve to the cause of truth. This is the way you serve the Church. This is the way you serve the human person. And in so doing, serve and foster the relationship between faith and reason so that it is brought to light and to meaning. The search for truth is not the exclusive domain of theology, religious studies, or philosophy, although it must be sought there. This search crosses all disciplines and professions and must be present in the curricula of the schools of nursing, music, engineering, architecture, law, social service, the arts and sciences, and so forth. These disciplines impart knowledge, but it's only half knowledge without the values that it should also impart, values that are truly Catholic. This is how we lead. Next, in research. The Holy Father continued to state that research in a Catholic university is always carried out with a concern for the ethical and moral implication both of its methods and its discoveries. The cause of the human person, he says, will only be served when knowledge is joined to conscience. Our point of departure can no longer be cynicism. The world has had enough of that. Nor can it be fear, for authentic intellectual inquiry, as the Holy Father has written, must be free. Questions raised are not always confrontations. Answers proposed are not always antagonisms. The self-serving interest and ideologies of an extreme left that denies any objectivity, or of an extreme right that admits of no other point of view cannot hold a Catholic university hostage. The course that a Catholic university steers is one that advocates both academic freedom and academic responsibility, both of which seek the truth through fidelity. This is how we lead. In his recent encyclical, Fides et Ratio, the Holy Father reflected that the search for truth is not always so transparent. The natural limitation of reason and the inconstancy at times of the human heart often obscure and distort a person's search. Truth, he says, can also drown in a welter of other concerns. People can run from the truth as soon as they glimpse it because they are afraid of its demands. Again, Ex Corde Ecclesiae proclaimed that a Catholic university must have the courage to speak uncomfortable truths which do not please public opinion, but which are necessary to safeguard the authentic good of human society. This is how we lead. Finally, our leadership must include our students, student life, campus ministry. Here we touch not only the mind, but also the heart and the soul of our students. Remember, we have not chosen them. They have chosen us. And they do so eager to learn, eager to grow, filled with all the hope and enthusiasm and promise of a future yet to be revealed. The Holy Father has said, as a natural expression of the Catholic identity of the university community should give a practical demonstration of faith in its daily activity. Could we, as a Catholic university, possibly share our knowledge without sharing our faith with our students? Could we teach about prayer credibly without inviting them to pray and showing them how? Could we speak about meaning and avoid providing the direction necessary for them to attain it? Could we talk about ethics and morality and then fail to support it in the activities that we as a community promote on as well as off campus? Could we, as a Catholic university, ask them to serve our world without our first serving them? This is how we lead. The dying of the light, not here, not now, not again. God is my light. As one poet's words began these thoughts today, another one who presided over another Catholic university shall draw them to a close. Indulge me. Lead, kindly light, amid encircling gloom, lead thou me on. The night is dark and I am far from home. Lead thou me on. Keep thou my feet. I do not ask to see the distant scene. One step, enough for me. I was not ever thus, nor prayed that thou shouldst lead me on. I loved to choose and see my own path, but now lead thou me on. I loved the garish day, and spite of fears, pride ruled my will. Remember not past years. So long thy power hath blessed me, sure it still will lead me on, o'er moor and fen, o'er crag and torrent, till night is gone. And with the morn, those angel faces smile, which I have loved long since and lost a while.